right.
All right.
Hi. So this is Doki Doki Literature Club.
One of
My
my
name is
favorite
Anthony. This is Lacey.
And I'm
And this is
Kay.
Kay.
This is one of my favorite games, DDLC.
I've never played this game, so we're doing a reaction video of this. It'll be fun.
We did try to start the game once, and it was a failure. So there is
Total
a
failure.
name save, but we haven't even gotten to the first choice yet.
So,
New game.
Here we are.
sweet. What was the name again? Anthony, right?
Anthony Noob.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, that was.
So what do you want? What do I use to move? Is
You
it
can hit this space.
Okay, cool.
I see an annoying girl running
That's
towards you.
Anthony.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children.
Yeah.
You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Oh, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me.
Oof.
That's mean, Anthony Noob.
Oof.
Well, if you start, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all.
Yeah, boy.
I guess you don't have I guess you don't have to have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
So proud of you for getting that name right.
Good.
So, say.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Anthony Noob, have you decided on a club to join?
A club?
I told you already.
I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs.
Beautiful.
I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
What does neat mean?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You trust me, right? Don't keep me worrying about you.
All right. Oh, sorry. This one I'm reading as Matthew McConaughey, so I say, all right.
No.
I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
I have to read that one.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I
No.
guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
Why do you let yourself get lectured by such a carefree girl, Anthony Noob?
Because I'm a weak man. I don't know.
Ooh.
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
As opposed to outside of her head.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
I think there's a good story.
Hello.
Sayori?
So this classroom, you were commenting on it last time, how it's
so
very
bland. It's so bland.
So it's actually really this is like a really common classroom
classroom.
setting in games like this.
Well, that's because I didn't have a budget to put anything but
No.
any color. All right, Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just in here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
well, I thought you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I am going to your club.
Oh, meanie.
Sayori
That
is the
sounds like
vice
a
president
3-year-old.
of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
This is the anime
Why do you
club.
care so much anyway?
It's Doki Doki Anime Club.
It might be.
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
This guy's a jerk.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out.
I'm betting she
I let
planned
out
it.
a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
A sigh.
Yes, let's go. That was not a song.
Yes, it was.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Poetry.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across
I
the
took
room and
cupcake.
upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Anthony knew. What a surprise. Welcome to the club. Are you okay? I sound
All words escape me in this situation.
nice.
This club,
Hi.
it's full of incredibly cute girls.
We're
Oh,
not that
no.
cute. Oh no! Oh,
What are you looking at?
punk,
If you want to say something, then say it.
punk,
So sorry.
punk. Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I
It's
don't
me.
recognize.
It's a me, Natsuki.
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
What?
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to
I'm not mature.
have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Anthony Noob.
Monica smiles sweetly.
What do you think about that skirt?
It defies gravity.
And
It sure
same
does.
with her hair.
Yeah, that's Japanese anime. That's why I understand it.
I mean, that's fair.
Hair defies gravity. Have you seen Dragon Ball Z? Straight up. We do know each other well. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica.
Oof.
Come sit down, Anthony Noob. We made room for you at the table. You can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then, how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Sounds cute.
The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one.
Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face.
Nasty.
I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Not to Asuka.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy.
Alright. I'm sorry. Alright.
No!
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
That's you, baby.
No.
Oh, you keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? You enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Grammar big brain time. Don't let yourself get intimidated by Yuri. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, that
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I get to enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question.
Dun, dun, dun.
Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
I bet they will.
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club exciting and fun for everyone. Fun and exciting.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I know how to speak. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica is really a great leader.
Gay.
Because they're not even...
They're not even holding hands. Their hands are just close to one another. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't even grab your attention like literature. Oof. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worth a while. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
We'll do our best.
Everyone enthusiastically
We'll
agrees.
do our best.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really
The
hard just to find
anime.
these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining.
Yeah!
Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm for literature.
So, Anthony Noob, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga?
You said that correctly.
I mutter
Manga.
quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
Bop.
It looks like she wants to say something, but
yeah.
she keeps quiet. And then,
Not much of a reader, I guess.
well, that can change. What am I saying? I
No,
spoke
it
without
isn't.
thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
You flirting is what
Anyway,
you're doing.
what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
High five mom,
Go
but
for it,
that's
Yuri.
fine. My favorites are usually novels that build deep, and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've always been reading a lot of horror lately.
I wrote a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
You're a rock.
Really? Oh no! Oh no!
I wouldn't expect that or something from someone as gentle as you.
For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story can make me think or take me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh. Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Birds can fly. Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is as cute as you.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
Or her bottom.
Or
Or her bottom.
I'm not cute!
Bet.
Natsuki,
Microphone.
you write your own poems?
Oh, we're getting
Well-
our first decision.
I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
I think that's it.
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence.
You don't know me.
Just truly form of writing is so...
The
is-
truest.
The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience? Yuri? I can't read. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay.
Don't die.
Strokes. Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Okay, well, quizzically at yourself.
Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. I can speak. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now we have a new member. I think that will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Anthony New?
I see you.
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
Huh? What is that?
Now that we're
What's
back
that?
to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth what has been on my mind the entire time.
Yeah.
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and,
Look at their dejected faces. Look what you're doing to them. Look at those poor innocent cupcakes.
I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry. I thought.
Anthony knew.
Yeah,
You all, I'm defenseless against these girls.
No, you're not.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
Manifestation.
That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Yeah!
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yeah, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Oh my god. You really scared me for a moment. Boo!
If you really came just for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
No, you wouldn't. Calm down. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Anthony knew. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me.
Me too.
Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Anthony, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay! Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to
You
grow
better
closer to
be.
one of these girls.
Ha 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 ha.
All right. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me.
Or gourd fortune.
Gourd
I
fortune
like gourd
works too.
fortune too.
And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Ask
Okay,
your question.
so there are 3 girls you can choose from right now. Which one looks the cutest?
Or
which
which one do you like the most? Or the other way that you could potentially play it is you could
Who do you like more in this room?
stop. You could pick the word that you like the best yourself and just see what character you end up with. That's what I would do if I were playing it.
That's fair.
But you
Blind.
have a couple of options.
You're blind.
Hold on. So I use the mouse to do things now?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're using the mouse to do things now.
Okay.
Doo-doo-doo.
So let's just see which girl pops up.
So wait,
No,
because
pick your
this is
favorite
you
one.
writing your poem that you're going to share with the club tomorrow.
Yes.
You get 1-worded poems.
Okay.
That's
One
fine.
word. Well, 20. But it's fine. Which one do you like most?
Milk. Bed. Bed is nice. Bed is nice.
That is a good one.
Disoriented is confusing.
I like Inferno.
Flea's a little quick for me. Inferno is fire, which,
It's lit.
hell.
Or
Heartbeat.
It's lit! You.
Whistle. Waterfall. Make that sound. Yeah, good luck. Milk. Make that noise.
Glug, glug, glug.
Raindrops. Unending. Make that noise.
Ah!
All right, unending it is.
ooh, Yuri liked that one.
Yeah.
So you got a point for Yuri.
Fireflies.
Okay, so unending fireflies. That's horrific. Unending pink. Also horrific.
Unending lipstick.
Not as bad, but
Unending
I wouldn't
cold.
wear it myself. If it was coming off on me, great.
Unending contamination.
Well, coronavirus, you know.
Oh no.
Incapable. Unending incapable. That does not make sense. Unending holiday.
It
Hey.
doesn't have to make sense.
Hey, that sounds good.
Also, you're not
Unending entropy. Yeah, that's pretty normal.
just vicious.
Vivacious.
Vicious.
That says vivacious.
Unending dark.
I like that one.
Unending socks. I'm gonna go with socks.
Oh,
Aw,
kitty!
Unending
Ziki liked
socks.
that
Then we've
one.
got unending socks color. Unending socks vivid. Wonderful.
Don't do
Disown. Uncomfortable. Hop. Eternity. Tenacious.
uncontrollable.
Kitty. Cheeks. The cheeks.
So do you not have a girl that you're going for? You're just picking the word
No,
that you
I'm
like?
just picking the word that I like. Unending socks. Eternity.
Yuri liked that one.
Prayer, intellectual, hope, kiss, heart, question, comfort, family, spinning, fester.
Hey.
I'm gonna choose the word that I like best out of that, which is spinning. Vitality, peace, lollipop, passion, silly,
He's not wrong
despise,
for you.
despise,
I'm kind
games,
of upset
rain
about it,
cloud,
actually.
dance, alone.
Why?
I'm gonna choose passion,
Loki. Yay!
happiness, secretive, daydream, playground, disarray, bliss, existence, time, tragedy, email.
Emails are hard. I don't like that one. I like.
Let's
dishes.
do playground.
Really?
Charm,
Alright.
essence, variance, amazing, pure,
Death.
empty, loud, electricity,
music. I I bet you can guess which two are mine.
Probably.
Which ones?
Music and death.
Yeah.
Pure empty.
Pure empty.
Pure
death.
loud.
How dare you?
We're gonna go with pure. Bunny,
Yay.
melancholy,
You're super getting Natsuki.
lucky, journey, bouncy, joy, flower, flying, aura, laugh, bouncy.
Oh my god.
You're super getting Natsuki. Am I a little bit Natsuki? I hope
No.
I'm a little bit Natsuki.
No.
Effulgent, universe, explode,
What does that
clumsy,
even mean?
destiny, blanket, unstable, melody,
Okay, Google.
cute, boop. We're gonna go effulgent. Treasure, sticky, uncanny, fear, ribbon, dazzle, vacation, starscape, sunset, sunny. I'm gonna choose sunset. Pain, frightening, headphones, promise, clouds, meager, giggle, anger, fickle, strawberry.
fickle?
Meager.
Meager?
Whatever that means.
Misery.
Crimson,
Warrior.
covet, rose,
Fantasy,
misery, hurt,
fun,
hopeless, fun,
fun.
fantasy, shopping. Fun.
Yay!
Because I like to mess with the AI. Ocean, pout, dream, poof, summer, nature, sugar, infinite, whisper, twirl.
I like infinite or whisper.
I'm going to say ocean. Yeah. Analysis, infallible, adventure, smile, tears, skirt, valentine, vanilla, incongruent, candy. Incongruent because that's fun to say. Determination, together, whirlwind, excitement, depression, defeat, skipping, calm, extraordinary, romance. Which one of the
Depression.
girls? Oh, she jumps for romance.
She likes
okay.
the romance.
Puppy,
She,
cry,
she likes
doki
the
doki,
romance.
vibrant,
Doki.
landscape, kawaii,
Kawaii. You should definitely go
swimsuit,
for.
memories, extreme philosophy.
Okay, so we're halfway.
Swimsuit.
I like extreme philosophy.
Like, I would love.
Okay,
Band name
listen,
called
hold on. Don't
How-
stop. Stop real quick.
What?
Out of Natsuki and Sayori, who are you going for right
Neither.
now? Just pick one.
Neither. Graveyard.
I want
Papa,
you to go
awesome,
for Sayori.
captive, special, mouse, shame, portrait,
Sayori.
peaceful, cheer.
Sayori.
Captive.
No.
Party, ambient, fluffy, sadness, atone, forgive, misfortune, insight, precious, and agonizing, forgive. Imagination, heaven sent, sweet, cage, grief, broken, sing, parfait, climax, lazy. Well then.
Sing Parfait, band name called it.
Parfait,
Broken grief.
parfait climax. Band
Broken
name called it.
grief. That's me.
I've had
I
that
picked
before.
climax.
Okay.
Beauty, scars, disaster, anxiety, warm,
Lust,
friends,
suicide.
lust, suicide, vertigo, bubbles.
Also, band name called it. Lust
Vertigo bu-
suicide.
I also like Vertigo Bubbles.
We're gonna go with warm.
Let's see.